Hello, you're welcome to the teacher channel, and thank you so much for coming. I appreciate that you have visited my channel, and I want to assure you that by the time you finish scrolling, you will have at least found some video that will enrich your knowledge in many areas of emergency and how to care, how to respond to emergency when they happen. One topic that I have actually covered very extensively, that has been covered deeply, widely, is choking. And there's a story that I am going to bring to you in a few minutes on this subject, very important subject. Choking is preventable. Choking is very rampant. Many people die from choking, unfortunately. Children inclusive, babies inclusive, adults inclusive. So this is why you have to be interested in this topic. One good thing about choking is that it is preventable. And as a matter of fact, if you go to the last
Hello, welcome to the teacher channel.
If you go to the last slide, you're going to see that choking is actually preventable. It is very preventable, very preventable. Children should be supervised while eating, so make sure you supervise your child when your child is eating. We should eat slowly and chew food properly, don't rush. No physical activities while eating, this is important. Of course, we should not eat when we drive. Okay, so avoid eating while driving, that could be very dangerous. Large amount of alcohol should not be consumed before or during meals because alcohol impairs muscle reflexes. So that is also a precaution there. That is something that you should underscore. Very important. Many of us talk loudly, laugh loudly while eating. Do you know that that is dangerous? Do you know that can lead to choking? And choking is a life-threatening emergency because it blocks the airway. And the airway is the only tube through which oxygen enters the body. So when that one entrance, when that is blocked, that's it. If no intervention is given, this person is going to die within minutes. So what we're talking about is very important. So you can go to the teacher channel. There are many videos. Now, there's this sad story, very sad, very heartbreaking story, very, very painful, very, very painful. You see that cute-looking toddler died. This child is no more, according to the news, and that news is already in the public domain. I am only trying to extend it, so credit to the original media house that actually carried this. I'm going to play this short video, and if time permits, I'll come back, say one or two things, especially the huge lessons. There are huge lessons from this sad story, very, very sad. So my objective, the reason why I'm sharing this is because there are huge lessons. There are lessons, take home message that I'm going to highlight. So let us listen to this, please.
In County, where we are learning new details about the death of a toddler who choked on fruit at a Brunswick daycare. An investigative report is giving more insight into how 1-year-old Jamal Bryant died in the care of Kids Nest Learning Center.
And this all happened on May 21st, and the daycare was ordered to close while the state investigated. That emergency closure expires tomorrow.
And Riley Phillips is on your side breaking down the report and what happens next.
Yes, the incident investigation report was done by the Georgia Department of Early Care and Learning. They outlined all the rules the daycare center broke during this deadly incident and provided plans of improvement. These documents giving a closer look at what exactly happened on May 21st when 16-month-old Jamal Bryant choked at Kids Nest Learning Center in Brunswick. The report states Bryant, along with the other kids at the daycare, were given pieces of watermelon for a snack. The watermelon was not part of the planned menu for the day, and the report states it was not cut up into smaller pieces. Bryant put an entire piece of watermelon into his mouth and began choking. The report states staff members were not standing near him and were talking in another part of the room. Once they realized he was in distress, it took them 1 minute and 48 seconds to call 911. According to DECAL rules, daycare centers must alert parents if there is a change in menu for the day. The daycare centers must also be mindful of the age of the toddlers and the potential choking hazards in the room, including the type of food that is served. Under state rules, the food should not have been served to a child that young, or it should have been cut into smaller pieces. The state agency also requires at least 50% of the staff to have valid CPR training. According to the report, only 1 of the 5 staff members at Kids Nest had valid CPR training. And the report also lists plans of improvement, which include things like ensuring all employees are up to date on their CPR training and food preparation training. DECAL says their investigation is still not finished, so there is no word yet on if the daycare center will open this week. A spokesperson says they are close to completing the investigation. Riley Phillips, First Coast News, on your side.
So that's very sad, very painful. And I should add that this is also a preventable death, very preventable. And of course, from that story, it is very clear that this child was not supervised. So the lesson there are numerous lessons to take. Children should be supervised. Children should be supervised when they eat. This is very important. 911 should be called immediately after emergency has occurred, and people should be up to date with their certification. We should actually be ready. Nobody knows when emergency will happen. So when there's emergency, we have to respond immediately. Call your local emergency number, call 911 without wasting time, and again try to help the person who is involved in that emergency. So again, this is a very sad occurrence and very painful. But there are lessons that we should take home from here. So thank you so much, and I ask you to subscribe if you have not done this. I want you to share this as well. Share it widely. Share it to the daycares, day homes, to the parents. Share it wide. Share it wide. It is very, very important that we understand our responsibilities toward children. Children are helpless. They rely on us. They rely on the adult, and we should not fail them. So please put comment. What do you think? What do you think about this? What comment do you have? There's a comment box. Put your comment, like the video, and more importantly, please share it. Share it to your group so that we know what to do, especially those preventions that are necessary. So thank you so much for visiting the channel again, and I hope you come back for more videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.